Excellent. Let me post this to the Twitters, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Everything looks to be going well. Testing, testing, testing. Playing some Battlefront 2 today. Super pumped. Hey, Dinko Dinko, how are you doing? We're ready to rock and roll. Good to see you. Live playing Battlefront 2. Hey, King Kittens. Good to see ya. Just editing a video at the moment. Ooh. That has been tweeted. Did YouTube rickroll you? I need to set up like a rickroll screen, so go live. That's just like the amazing people on the notification squad. Hey, Spikle, good to see you. Good to see you. Been up in the big city. When are you going to mod BF2? I don't know, man. I'm scared. I'm scared to mod BF2. I am very scared. I want to get open game camera and have some fun with some taking some pictures in the game. I think that would be cool. Let's warm up with some. Let's get all loosey goosey here. Play. Let's do Galactic Empire here. Oh yeah. Hey, Spikle. I see you're hopping online here. Stream element bot. I'm gonna send you an invite here. Do do do. Do do. It's gonna be fun. Gotta get warmed up here. Got the dark side on my side today with the red background. How's the stream looking? There we go. Galactic Empire. Let's rock and roll. This is fun. How's everyone been doing? Enjoying your weekend so far? Hush, hush. Don't let EA hear that. You're just playing the game normally. You're not rocking on some mods. You're playing the game as it should be, of course. Let's change my weapon here. Let's put that E11D. Test mods. Yeah, not hacks. What are you talking about? Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. Today we're rocking and rolling in some Battlefront 2, playing co-op. We're gonna start with some co-op warm up. I may jump into some strike here, see if we can get some strike matches going. Took a little bit of a break from the podcast to reorganize. It's been a really slow time for like Star Wars content creators. Hey, Captain Rex, good to see you. But big things are in the works. Want to do some more streams during the week. Stay tuned. March 31st, rockin'. We're going to be playing the new Among Us map on stream, which I'm super pumped about. The day Battlefront 2. Hey, Ark, good to see ya. The red light is new. Usually it's a blue light. But I'm just feeling a dark side today. Yes, there's a new map coming to Among Us. The spaceship. Ark, how are you doing, man? Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Run. Hey, Brian, good to see ya. That way. These streams have definitely been helping my my gameplay. Feeling an improvement with each stream. Ah, they got us.
This is but a temporary setback.
This
you are
is but a
soldiers of the
temporary
Empire
setback.
facing an inferior enemy, and you will achieve victory.
Enemy.
Prepare for new orders.
Those rebel scum, am I right? Where are they going to be coming from? You sure can. Well,
I'm altering our defense plan. Rally around these command posts.
just throw it there and see if we can rack up some damage here. Oh no, there's Yoda. Run. Oh gosh, no, he's coming. No! There we go. No, stop it. Stop it. Run. Okay. I can't believe I just made out of that. Let's throw that over there. Palpatine, get Yoda over here. Oh gosh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Okay, is he getting Yoda? Oh my gosh. Look at this. Don't even have to aim, there's so many people over there. There we go. Nice. Whoa. Get him. There we go. Ooh, jetpack cargo. That's the mod, right? That's the... Because they didn't sadly bring that back. That's definitely, like... Ewok Hunt's fantastic, but I think I prefer jetpack cargo. It's like cargo was my game in Battlefront 2015. That was like my jam. I love playing cargo. Go that way. They may get us, but let's see if we can hold them back here. Ah, that guy keeps on getting the last kill. Last shot. Nice. Get away from my swamp. Ooh. Oh, what the heck? He took it from me. 2015, I just took the jetpack and did the glitches on the map. Trolling people, had a bunch of fun. Hey, Star Wars Nate. Good to see ya. Can we see the hat? No, yes you can. Mate, I take jetpack cargo over Ewok Hunt any day. Oh, same. Yep. Here we go. Here's the hat. Can't fit over my headphones here, but... Come on, one more shot. That there. They're getting us. What the heck? Come on, Palps. It's such a shame that they didn't bring, like, even. Oh man, like there's so many things that we missed out on because they ended support for Battlefront 2. That's exactly how Among Us characters wear hats. Yes. 100%. But like, I wish they would come back and I wish they would come back and just add jump pack cargo, bring it back into the game. It'd be like a new spice for the community. Do you think they canceled Lego Skywalker Saga? With each passing day. Thanks, Nate. With each passing day that we don't hear something about Lego Skywalker Saga, I think that they have delayed it again, but are trying to see how far they can make it before they officially say something. But I'm super pumped for that game, so I hope that it doesn't get delayed. Oh, that was terrible. One death, and that was my own fault. Hey, Spider-Bat, good to see ya. They have too much money in the game to just cancel it. Yes, I agree, Dinko. I agree. Oh, no, let's, welcome, Sarah. Good to see ya. I have been waiting. I don't think that they could cancel the Lego Skywalker game. I mean, obviously they can, but with the way and with how pumped everyone is for it, and how much time that they've put into it, I don't see them actually canceling it. I definitely see them. I definitely expect like a. I definitely expect it's going to be delayed with how little we've seen of it and how pumped everyone is. I think they just want to deliver on a fantastic experience, not limited by the schedule of it. I hate that we don't know anything about what's going on. Yeah, that's where it's coming out in the second quarter of the year. I don't know. I could see it being delayed till like September, October, if I'm being honest here. Like I don't have any sources or any like inside look at that, but I just from what we've seen and kind of like with the way that everything's looking, I think they got really hit by not limited by the technology of their time.
You have seen your destiny. I'm not my father. I won't follow his path.
Where did he go? Seems to be Warner Brothers doesn't care as much about the Skywalker Saga as the other games that they're publishing. Oh, come on. There we go. Got me really low, but I think I can make it out. No! I'm so psyched to see more of the sequel trilogy content that was cut from the movies. Is it only me who gets all upset when see something in Battlefront 2 that isn't canon to get mad? No, I want all of the non-canon. Give me everything that's not possible in a movie setting in the game. I want to see Palpatine going up against I want to see this right here, this happening. I love the wackiness, and I think that's one of the things that really the strength of Battlefront is you get these experiences. You feel immersed in the game and in the world of Star Wars, but you also aren't limited by canon. Okay, let me accept that. Go, I'll invite you here. I think Lego is such a good format for that. Rather it be delayed by a year and being an amazing game than it being buggy and bad. I'm pretty sure people would agree. Yeah, I mean, Miyamoto, the famed creator of Mario, has a very famous saying on, I'd rather have a late game than a bad game. And I think that's what a lot more people are starting to realize and take into account of. Like you see something like Cyberpunk that they delayed it, but they still couldn't they couldn't keep the expectations in check. I mean, it was such a huge experience. No matter if it was like a perfect game with only a few bugs, it was still going to be, it's still going to be less than what people expected because of how hyped that game was and how long it had been, quote unquote, in development. Even though reportedly, even though it was announced in like 2012, they didn't really work on it until like 2016 or so. But even in that amount of time, even if they had like 10 years, there would be so much of an expectation of the game that it wouldn't have lived up to it. So I hope we don't get to the point where Skywalker Saga is that, because of how big that game is and like 700 characters that are going to be available. It's going to be rough for them to live up to those expectations and the hypes around the games because it's so big. People are like, man, this is the dream Star Wars game in Lego form. So yeah. With no army behind them, 1v1, who would win? Clone Wars Palpatine versus Sauron with Ring. Probably Sauron, I think. I think the reason they had cross-era heroes for Galactic Assault was because there weren't enough at launch, but I would rather have era exclusive now that we have all those heroes, to be honest. Let's hop into some, see here, more Galactic Assault, because I don't normally play it. It's weird, but it's also fun at the same time. Like, heroes versus villains is one of those things that I love the variety. So I just think Sauron is overall a more powerful character. Like, Palpatine's great, but like, he's an old man. I think like, height of Sauron, the strength that he has. I just think he would win in that pairing. They obsessed over making an immersive cinematic experience, but seeing on I don't feel that. I'm down for some hero showdown after this. I think that'll be fun. There we go.
Shutting down tractor control.
I miss the button every single time with this. Okay, got it. Can you turn up your mic slightly? Yes. How's this? Is this better here? Sauron's spirit lived for thousands of years without a host. Exactly. Palpatine had to go to cloning to survive. He's weak. Help me, Anakin. I'm weak. Palpy is all falling apart after 3 years. He looks like the creator of the Daleks, Doctor Who. Him on his little gimbal. Who's that? That was a hero there. Oh, he got me. What do you guys think? Sauron or Palpatine? Let's settle this. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you know how much he sacrificed? Somehow, Palpatine survived. Everyone, please elaborate. Sauron from Lord of the Rings. I actually have an eye on Sauron tattoo here. There we go.
Tractor beam control going down.
You gotta see Lord of the Rings. It's life-changing.
About as easy as I expected.
I remember when they revealed the leader of the Daleks to be a little old man on life support.
Bosk has come here to hunt. Watch out.
Star Wars is my favorite thing, don't get me wrong, but Lord of the Rings is better. I think so, like, just in terms of the quality, and I'm specifically talking about Lord of the Rings. I enjoy watching the Lord of the Rings, or Hobbit movies, but, like, they're nothing compared to the OG. Only watched the Fellowship of the Ring. What? Empire is pretty chill. What do you guys think of Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga? What are some of the expectations that you want to see? Oh no. No! Stop it! so close to death. Not a huge Lego games guy. Interesting. There is a balance of expectations to be kept in control when you start hearing of a delayed game. Like, there's the idea of like, if it's got to be, if it's going to be delayed, it better be for a big reason. I expect that they're going to be putting this amount of stuff into it now that it's going to be delayed. I think ultimately they had an expectation of what they were going to get done in the time frame that they had, and then COVID happened. They had to go switch to work from home, and it seems like they got hit a lot harder than other game studios in that transition. I want to see more Finn and large-scale sequel trilogy battles. Finn is such an underdeveloped character, and like my biggest anger with the sequel trilogy is what they did with his character. Like, there was such a wealth of story to be had with Finn. Oh, that's not good. Like, you could have gotten into like the struggles of his morality as he kills the people he grew up with, knowing that he has the experience that these other stormtroopers had, knowing that it's not their fault that they were brainwashed and they don't know the what they're doing, that they were taken at such a young age. Like, that could have been such a cool story arc of him trying to figure out the struggles that he faces as he goes into the rebellion, trying to struggle with that idea that, oh my gosh, these are my brothers that I grew up with. I know exactly who they are and what they've gone through. And then they just turn it into, yee-hee, we're going to destroy some stormtroopers. Murder's fantastic. And they don't play around with that at all. And then in Rise of Skywalker, he literally was only there to yell Rey's name. Yeah. Also, this right here, talking about kind of like the canon side of things. My head canon is that this Ewok snuck onto a rebellion ship, was just really involved in the movement, snuck onto a rebellion ship, and then wound up on the Death Star. Uplink! No. This is war. Let's see here. Say. Rey! Rey! I like the whole thing with him being force sensitive. An Ewok that can't speak a real language. I don't even want to talk about my team. Let's do some Hero Showdown. I don't play Hero Showdown, so this is gonna be fun. Let's see, scoreboard. Yeah, I was down by the bottom. Don't disrespect the nub nub. Yub nub. Yub nub. It's like they made him force sensitive for the sake of making him force sensitive. They did nothing with it. Exactly. Like, there were so many loose ends. It was definitely a sequel to The Force Awakens and not a sequel to The Last Jedi. It was a little too fan servicey for me, and like, I had a great time watching the actual movie. Like, it was so funny because like everything that happened was expected. Like, went to watch it with my family and my girlfriend, and I was sitting next to my girlfriend, and I was like, okay, this is gonna happen and this is gonna happen. She's like, have you seen this movie? It's like, nope, I haven't even gotten spoiled on anything. And I was expecting the story rolls. Then that one girl who showed up out of nowhere saying that she was a stormtrooper too. Exactly. Like, they tried to shoehorn that in, but they didn't actually, like, they didn't earn it. In my personal opinion, they didn't earn that. And like, Rose as a character, don't even get me started. Like, her character as well as Finn's, they had a really cool arc going. While I struggle with a lot of their things, like, oh, we're gonna free the horses, the weird horse aliens, because they're slaves, but like, there's also human slaves on that planet, and you're gonna do nothing about it. What's going on here? I see your priorities are very off right now. But I think there's a lot to do with her character, but they didn't get past the hate for The Last Jedi and the parts in that movie that people disliked, and they just kind of like stepped away. She's a worse lady. Oh, come on. If you remove the 45-minute section of Canto Bight, nothing changes in the story, as long as you keep the minor details that only takes like 5 minutes to establish. Yeah. Also, I know people have problems with the Holdo maneuver, but that was epic. That was such a good use of sound design, or the lack of sound design, where it was just silent. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Gave me goosebumps when I first watched it. What do you mean, Captain Rex? Come on, one more person. No. Why is Palpatine alive? It just completely destroys how Anakin sacrificed himself to save his son. Exactly. Okay. Holdo maneuver. That's when she used the hyperspace drive to destroy the big Star Destroyer. In the theater, it was silent. Yeah, let's go back and I've watched The Force Awakens a lot. I really like, while it is a lot of copy and paste from the original trilogy, I think it has a good flavor. There are some things I struggle with the movies. Like, that's ultimately what it comes down to. The sequel trilogy had a lot of ideas that they were trying to tell at once, but never really hammered down like what the actual idea of the story was supposed to be, and they didn't really move forward on that. So it was a shame. There's a lot of things that they could have done there. Yeah, I've only watched Rise of Skywalker like one time. Like, I haven't been drawn to watch it again. Let's see if we can get into a Heroes versus Villain, or Heroes Showdown match that actually has people in it. The race theme in The Force Awakens is so good. Oh, and the staircase step. What is it? The steps song. Chef's kiss. You were forced to watch The Last Jedi. Can't find any available games. Watch Force Awakens like 7 times, Last Jedi 3 times, Rise like 4 times or so. Okay. Let's just do Heroes versus Villains here. See if we should be able to get into a match here. Play a couple Heroes versus Villains matches and see if we can jump into some Strike here. Strike. So good. What do you guys think about the red background? The dark side background. And still working on some content for the podcast as well, lining up some guests for that. I've got a big project I want to do for the podcast with a bunch of Star Wars creators and Among Us, but just got to get schedules lined up for that and the content creators that we want to see. Also, why does a fleet need a satellite to exit an atmosphere? We never saw that in the Clone Wars. Well, you have lots of power when you use it. The red background. Yes, unlimited power. Where are all the Heroes players? Goodness gracious. Zoom. Okie dokie, Dinko. Holding you to it. So yeah, what is the 31st? What date is that? Wednesday. Probably around the same time that we started the stream, around lunchtime or so, Mountain Time. Get ready, because we're going to be playing the new map on Among Us. It's going to be great. So pumped to see the changes that they've made to that. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I really like the changes that they're going to be making. Spider-Bet, I need Star Wars content. Yes. It's been such a drought, and so many people have been like a lot of the content creators that I'm friends with, a lot of the, like even the big ones. Eckhart's Ladder was mentioning this on, I think, Twitter, that the views around Star Wars content has been lull. Like it's been a lull recently. So it's curious to see that happening. I've been taking this time to kind of like readjust and see like, okay, we've got like a lull of content. What are some of the things that I want to utilize this space for content, and kind of hammer down on the strategy of Uplink. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna add some segments to the podcast, get some interactions. Hey, Historic Clone, good to see you. Welcome. How are you doing? What are some of the kinds of content that you would like to see on the podcast? Bad Batch, yes. I love that Bad Batch arc in the Clone Wars. I thought that was super fun. I think they did a really good job of introducing these characters, and I think there's a lot those characters can do together. So I'm super pumped for the Bad Batch show. And I think the lull of Star Wars content will start to pick back up around May 4th. I think that's what a lot of people are waiting for. And maybe the lull in news is just like, hey, we know this time is kind of slow for Star Wars content. Let's use this time to get things in order, get our strategy put together, and then around May the 4th, we're going to start teasing stuff and getting everyone back together. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Oh, serious lag's happening right now. Hey, JEPR, good to see you. How you doing? Oh, yes, I got him. Yeah. How you doing, JEPR? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Feel like it's been forever. I'm doing good. Just got back from Denver from a week-long video shoot up there for my day job. Super fun, doing a project for a river organization called River Watch, run by the state of Colorado, that measures the health of our rivers. Super cool. Learned a bunch. Got to see some real science and chemistry happen. They turned river water pink and purple using different chemistry. Super cool. My mind was blown. Come on, dude. This guy's really good at juking here. He's already regen. What the flip? Wait, who's that? It's Obi-Wan. No. Yeah, it was crazy. Super cool to see. Like, when they first did it, we started off with like a more simple thing, and like they put together. They had these drops of chemicals that they put in to measure the amount of oxygen in the water, and then they measured the amount of pH and alkalinity in the water and what those means for a river. My mind was blown. Got to see acid used. Oh my gosh, what the heck is this lag?
The nice guys aren't finishing last this time. The pacifists are crushing the competition.
Okay. Let me see if I can adjust my settings here. How is it looking for everyone else? Is it super choppy for you guys? Let's try this here. I've been busy with Marvel and DC things, but like, and it got the same feel as Star Wars content. I feel that. Like, I love MCU, love. I like some of the DC stuff. I haven't watched the Snyder Cut. What's everyone's thought of the Snyder Cut? Like, I never watched the first one. I'm not huge on. I don't like Zack Snyder as a director. I think some of the stuff. I don't agree with a lot of the techniques and the decisions that he makes for the DC stuff. I'm a firm believer of Batman should not kill, and I think that's a huge strength to his character. But not a huge fan of the directing style of Zack Snyder. Like the only interest I have with the Snyder Cut is how unprecedented it is. In terms like something that the community brought forward that wasn't even happening. They did reshoots specifically for the project. Like, it's amazing that was something that happened. It's such an unprecedented thing in like fan community. Like, it's crazy that something that didn't exist. Is it worth like watching the original first and then watching it, or just going into the Snyder Cut?
That Jedi is skywalking over the competition.
There's never time to interrupt.
Oh gosh, we can
Must we do the end, General?
just watch the Snyder Cut. Okay. Obi-Wan is so annoying. Could you please stop it, sir? Ugh. Same here. I'm amazed that the Snyder Cut happened as well. And like 4 hours. Oh my gosh, 4 hours. Such a time commitment. Don't watch the original. I have a burning hatred for Batman v Superman. And Suicide Squad. I don't like either of those movies.
Feel your shout.
Never want to see the original again. Doesn't feel like 4 hours to be fair. Okay. Ah, they tag teamed us. I like his style. Visuals in his films are outstanding. Sucker Punch was strange but fun, and Watchmen is like one of my fave superheroes movies.
Enemy numbers still need to be reduced by half.
You can't win.
I'm excited for the new one, but like, I don't have super high hopes. I'm really looking forward to this Suicide Squad game that Rocksteady's coming out with. Could you please stop it, sir? Ugh. You don't have to watch it all at once because Snyder apparently cut the movie into 6 chapters. Okay. It almost seems like he wanted to make a TV show. Let's do Bosk here. Let's see if we can bring this back with Bosk. Fine routine. Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad kind of sucked, but I'm still excited for the new Suicide Squad. Yeah, I'm excited as well. I mean, Peter Capaldi. What is his character? I'm not familiar with anything like outside of that area, so I'm not sure where his character's from. 6 chapters and an epilogue. Okay. Also, John Cena's in that movie. Idris Elba. It's crazy. the amount of cast in that movie. It's mind-boggling.
Dealing with mercenaries always makes me feel a bit dirty.
If I understand correctly, he turns into a starfish. Peter Capaldi's character turns into a starfish. Interesting. That's the girl that turns into starfish.
Another hired gun. Typical.
Come on.
Only I could catch you.
No! What? How did I get up there? What? There's just a huge starfish at the end of the trailer. Like, that movie just... I love James Gunn's style of, like, we're gonna do comic book, but not like the super gritty comic book. We're gonna do the, like, fan comic book, the ones that, like, the hardcore fans really enjoy, which are just the wacky, like, oh yeah, it's Suicide Squad, but, like, they're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be cool. And, like, the shift from Marvel to DC will be fun to see how his style incorporates into their style. Stick together, guys. Oh, he's so low. There we go. Let's go. Google says he moves stuff with his mind. Okay, that makes sense. Come on, guys. We can do this. Same as Taika Waititi. It's just a mess of color and comment. Taika Waititi is honestly like one of my top 5 filmmakers. All of his stuff, like What We Do in the Shadows, like one of my top 5 movies. It's so good. There we go.
The heroes can't stop the mole streak.
Glad he's got a Star Wars part. Yes, same. And he did such a good story arc with his Mando episodes too. I think those were great. Freaking okay, it's not Obi-Wan, but I was about to say, like, if it's Obi-Wan, I'm gonna freak out here. We could still make it. Jojo Rabbit's really good. Thor Ragnarok's fantastic. His movie Hunt for the Wilder People, super good. Come on. Nice. There we go. We can do this. One more. So intense. Get him. Get him. Come on, one more. Yes. Did it. Whew. Ragnarok was the first Marvel movie I ever saw. Wow. That was a good game. Close one. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Honestly, I'm glad it was that movie because Waititi did such a good job. Oh my gosh. Korg is one of my favorite Marvel characters now. Just making a rock, paper, scissors joke. Just flew forward and shot him with the rocket barrage at the end. Nice. Woo! That was good. That's what I like to see when we play heroes versus villains. That was good. Depending on how it goes here, I may do Phasma. Yes, Hema. So you and this Hema have a bond. So you rode the Hema. I'm Korg. There's a spooky circle. I'm Korg. This is Meek. So good. Movie is a treasure, a national treasure. I was watching through some of the. I was watching the Iron Man movies. Watch the first one and the second one again. Also, if you've not seen the YouTube channel High Top Films, I highly recommend them. Really good, like film reviewer, video essay guy. Really enjoyed it. Also, who's pumped for Operation Ace this weekend? I will be one of the casters there. Casting. What the heck just happened? Oh, I got double teamed. Hi, my name's Korg. I'm made of rocks, as you can see, but don't let that intimidate you. You don't need to be afraid unless you're made of scissors. Just a little rock, paper, scissors joke for you. Come on, get him. What the heck? My mobs did nothing. No! So good. Oh man, I want to watch that movie again. Okay, guys, I'll be back. I gotta watch Thor Ragnarok. So wholesome, yeah. New Master Thor. New Master 69's calling me names again.
Chosen one, countless victims.
Oh crap, I was gonna switch. I need to switch to Phasma there, not Grievous. Dinko, you're back. How you doing?
Skywalker, approach.
Okay. He was. It's the Apple guy from Captain America. Oh! Ow! I survived just to be murdered. The one guy in the Apple store that they go to in Civil War, I think. Is that right? Guy with the long hair. I hate it when you are Boba and you get knocked off but get killed before you get. Yep. That's not good. Okay, it was Winter Soldier. Okay. Run! Protect me, Dooku! No! Ah! No! I found out in that ad, and I was Was it the ad for Was it what is it? Falcon the Winter Soldier. Oh, Meek's dead. Yeah, no. I accidentally stomped him in the bridge. I've just felt so guilty getting him around. Oh, Meek, you're alive. He's alive, guys. I'm Korg. This is Meek. Xbox Game Pass, yeah. Ray, stop it. Oh no, this is a bad decision. This is a very bad decision. No. Ah! We need a Korg Disney Plus show. They had a comic, right? But I would love to see Korg and Meek chilling around in the universe. Maybe 4 episodes. Be great. Ray sex. Korg and Meek on an adventure. Going on an adventure. Oh gosh. They're destroying us. Oh, I got him! Yes! Woo! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, buddy. No! I'm sorry, teammates. It's 100% my fault. I left the inner sanctum and wasn't able to come back. I'm sorry, guys. It's all my fault. Let's go the back way. Hey, get wrecked, English Davy.
You are midway to power and glory.
We're sticking together.
Tell me, what is your name?
Tell me, what is your name? You may fire from the... Oh, I hate that. What the heck? No! Ah! What? That was like a ping pong ball. What fun. Okay. I don't think we're going to do another clutch here, but we're going to try. We're going to try our darndest. We will maybe not succeed this run. Could you? No! Yes! Ah! Stop it, please. Ah! Come on. Please don't kill me. Ugh. Come here, you. Freaking Finn, you little punk. You deserved what you got in the Yeah, we're not gonna be clutch in this one. But we can at least maybe do some damage here. There we go. That's what we're talking about. What we like to see, dudes. Come on. Everyone stay together.
Or face the consequences.
Come on. Yes. Good.
Masterclass in the
Oh, we were rocking it out though.
Did the battle Master
Yes.
Yoda has?
We did some damage there. We may not have won, but our hearts were in it. I am a Jedi like my father before me. We killed 6 people. Yeah. If we had stayed together the entire time, we would have won. Like, come on, Dinko. Join us. Join the dark side. That was good. We're rocking it out. We were getting in the flow. So with this lull in Star Wars stuff, you're not helping my career. Use the Force, Dinko. Use the Force. Did you get your audio thing worked out with your motherboard, Dinko? I know you're having some issues with that. Too long ago. And you got a new cable? How's that working for you? That's not how the Force works. Excellent. Without spending like a bajillion dollars. Do 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 do. Come on, people. $0 USD. Wow, that's what we're talking about. Is the stream looking smooth for you guys? There we go. You know what? Let's quit here and hop into some Strike. See if we can play some Strike. That's not a name I've heard in a long time. Strike, come on. Pray to the Strike gods that we'll get into a full lobby. When the game came out, I pretty much only played Strike. Same. Strike. Well, it's not Cargo. Cargo's still my preferred. Strike is a good successor. It's fun. Nothing, though, will capture the joy that I felt when I first hopped into Cargo in 2015. Oh, man, so good. I have so much nostalgia for that game. The game came out, I didn't have it. Okay. Come on, Strike, let's rock and roll, please. Ugh. Come on. I got a mechanical keyboard. I think I mentioned it last stream, and this thing's nice. I got the Logitech G610 cherry red switches. Very nice. My PC is a Ryzen 7 3800X. or it's 38 or 3700X. I think it's 37. My graphics card is an RTX 2060. I got the EVGA KO, so it's the overclocked 2060.
The command posts must be shut
I've
down
got
in
48
order to
gigs of
proceed.
RAM, and
Shut
that's I
down
think
targets
3200
alpha
megahertz,
and beta.
as well as like 3.6 terabytes of SSD storage. I've got my system running on a 500 gig NVMe M.2 PCIe 3. I don't have the like next gen higher end M.2, and then I also have a 2 terabyte SSD or SATA SSD M.2. So that's my big boy, and then I've got a 1 terabyte Samsung, as well as a 100 gig that I got for free when I bought the. I think it's when I bought the 2 terabyte, and it's all it's using the Corsair AIO, so water cooled. Forgot what strike is. Yes, capture, the sabotage, the command posts. Nice, let's go. Let's throw that there, see if anyone's around. Remember to press G instead of F. Good gosh, where the heck is it? I'm totally passive. I'm pretty happy with my rig. I've got the CPU overclocked automatically to like 4.5 gigahertz or whatever. Things solid, like shooting 4K, and it handles it like a beast. Only thing it struggles with weirdly is gameplay. Like 1080p 60, it can have some struggles sometimes. But yeah, super happy with all of that. I will eventually upgrade to a 3080 more than likely. But my next upgrade, like my PC is pretty solid. The next upgrade will be my camera. Looking to get like a starter cinema camera, upgrade from my G85 to a like a legit cinema camera here. Oh, rip. They lost a lot of people.
Target alpha has been neutralized.
Come on, people, join their team. I can't believe I actually was able to get that guy. This doesn't make sense at all, but we're going roly boy on this map. Let's roll. As I almost fall off the map. Double roly boy, let's go. So good. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. That, like, come on, run! Oh, it was rough. That was rough. Let's do it again. Autobots roll out.
Target beta explosive disabled.
So they got a, yeah, okay, they filled up. That's good. I don't feel as bad. Destroy you. We just need this last point. Where's that? Oh my gosh, he was hiding. No. Toasty electrons. Autobots. Roll inwards. That up there. That away. Try not to get shot in the back.
Protect target beta.
Ah, toasty electrons. How dare you? You know what has to be done. Roly boy. Hey, we won. I could just see Bumblebee's reaction like, what in the... While turning his head around all confused. Autobots, roll inwards. Let's rock and roll round 2. Roly boys. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just made that. Did you see? There we go. Toasty electrons, I see you. No. Ah, why did I sprint? Stop it, fingers. Come on. There we go. I don't think I'm going to make it, though. Nope. Hey, welcome back, Spider-Bat. Spider-Bat. Spider-Bat.
Beta counting down.
I was watching the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. The first one. Not too long ago. Hey, Spicy Melons. Welcome, welcome. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Those movies are so good. Just put that right there. Oh my gosh.
Target beta countdown approaching 0.
Target alpha charges are counting down.
We have eliminated target beta.
How is that not killing him? Well, it's good to have you now, Spicy. Deuce, spicy lemons.
Countdown neutralized at target alpha.
Roly boy, let's rock. And let's roll. Tobey Maguire is personally my fave. Though, Tom Holland does a good job. Stop sprinting. No, don't do it. Also, like, I didn't hate the first Amazing Spider-Man movie. The second one was pretty rough, but the first one I enjoyed. I don't think it deserves all the hate it gets. There we go. No, no, no. Oh, what the heck? Toasty electrons, man. As long as we can go Roly Boy, we will go Roly Boy. Tom is a very close second, but I would have chosen him, but I'm very nostalgic with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Like, even like nostalgia aside, I think those movies stand up very well. And I think the third one is like super good. That one definitely. Yo, if Tobey Maguire's in this next movie, oh, that'd be so awesome. I might cry as well, Mr. Sponge. I might cry as well. Should put him in for a cameo in the movies, yes. Be so good. He just goes to Tom Holland, Spider-Man, and finger guns him. Recreate the meme. I'm super pumped for the, oh gosh. I don't mind Andrew Spider-Man. He was good in the first movie, but I just didn't like the movie itself that much. I think Andrew Garfield was a really good Spider-Man. I think that he nailed the balance of like
We have placed a charge at
nerdy.
Alpha.
Like he actually made the webbing, which I thought was cool. I think that's something I would like to see more of in Tom Holland's, is like more of the like nerdy side in terms of like, oh my gosh, geeking out about the technology instead of just like, oh, I'm a quippy kid. Okay, they're all heavy weapon there.
Rearming for close attack.
Tobey Maguire movies are just so good. It got a good balance of it all, but they pulled off the serious moments off really well. Yeah. Change character, roller boy. There we go. We only have 2 people left. I think we're gonna lose, yeah, this one. Okay, that just means we can play strike longer. What do you... Oh my gosh, that's cheap. That's cheap. It didn't give me my points back. Just lost 1,000 points. That's cheap. Actually expensive. Droidicas. Yes, Droidicas. They're just the superior droid. Where are the Droidicas? What the heck, dude? Why'd you bounce that back? Hello there. Oh, he's so close. Have a good one, Mr. Sponge. Thanks for hopping in. Good seeing you as always.
On target Alpha. It's counting down.
Oh, come on. No, press the wrong button. Stop it. Where are you? Be very careful not to click this one.
Engaged.
There we go. We're getting it. It's almost done. Boom. Ha.
Detonation complete.
Search up what the 591st Pokemon is. What is the 591st Pokemon? This is Strike. Oh, no. That was terrible. What the heck?
Beta countdown initiated.
That was rough. Come on. I just searched it up for myself, but we're in the middle of battle. Wow.
Prepare for invaders.
Prepare for invaders.
Enemy forces have disarmed Beta. Target acquired. Looks like they're waiting for us. Prepare for invaders.
Okay.
Target Beta charges are counting down.
Yep. Okay, we're doing it. Slow that down, see. Nice. Come on, my aim. What? How is that possible? I'm sorry. I let you all down with that.
Targets neutralized. Logging tactics
Let's go.
for future
Let's go.
computations.
Not too shabby there. Not too shabby. Hey, I got 4th place. Hyper right. Boom. Captain Rex, the man, the myth, the legend. We ignore that you fell off. Hey, we won. That's all that matters. Don't think about the cliff. Having long hair and having a cat that has long hair does mean I'm constantly picking hair out of my mouth. Use the officer and place a bubble on the objective and use the heal circle. It's a really good strat for this mode. Hey. Okay, 591st Pokemon. Among Us. 2 feet tall, 23 pounds, and it's a mushroom. Among Us. Just the same way we won the entire tournament in Squadrons as Uplink Squadron. Exactly. Okay. Officer. Oh my gosh. You can see how much I play Officer. I'm not even leveled up with... Hey, Matthew. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Let's level up my Officer. If you guys have any tips for the Officer, let me know, because I rarely play him, as you can see. When the game first came out, I played Officer pretty consistently. There we go. I have no idea. Come on. Okay, we're probably going to have to jump out and try to find another game. Let's see here. Welcome, Knock. Good to see you. Use Officer's Presence when you get it. Okay. The Officer needs to be used as a defensive player, used more to help the team than getting kills. It gives a lot more battle points than normal. Okay, let's... Does anyone play Blast? Let's see. I enjoy a good Blast game. It's a fun way to kind of like build up some skills against role players. So you get kind of that advantage of like constantly getting back into the action and building up your skills. I enjoy some Blast. Let's see if anyone's playing right now. I doubt it, but let's see. Still recovering from a week up in Denver. I was staying in a hotel and I did not get used to the sounds or sleeping not in my bed, and I was like, oh my gosh, couldn't get in enough sleep. It's good to be back though. And I've been talking in the Discord about having like a setup tour, and I will definitely be doing that. Kind of giving you, so we've got a big studio here that is in the process of getting renovated. Right now we haven't really started, but we've got kind of like an idea of what we want to do. So we can walk through and show you what I have planned in terms of the studio space and kind of give you an idea of what the setup is. So stay tuned for a setup tour. Trying to get in some crispy B-roll and have some fun playing around with all the different things. It's pretty fun. Okay. Let's play officer. Start leveling up some officer here. You will get the setup tour soon. Let's see if we can get to like 1,100 subscribers. 1,100. We're currently at like, what, 1,040 or so? Should be able to get that rock and rolling soon.
Show them what you've got.
I know it already, but still. Have you seen the entirety of it? We fight, we win. You're only delaying the inevitable. The setup tour is inevitable.
For the Republic! We cannot afford to be defensive. Grenade deployed.
There we go. Are you sure, Dinko? Are you sure? I am full of surprises. This is terrible. There's only one. This is going to take forever. That poor guy.
The honor of our brothers.
That was terrible. I'm sorry. Disappointed everyone with that placement of the my droid. Let's hop out of this and go to a different game mode, because I feel sorry for that guy, and it's just not fun when there's only one person. So let's try again to get into Hero Showdown. Let's just see. Oh, that was fast. Let's see if it's a full game here. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, just kind of giving you like a background for the studio, the setup tour. Let's try Chewbacca here. My studio is set up in a it's over 100-year-old high school in the area that has been converted into like office spaces and like it's a tech incubator type thing. I have the old computer lab room. We have this. This is one of the storage closets that we turned into a really great production studio. Like, it was perfectly set up for that. And then next to me is a probably like 25 by 16 space that we're going to be building out. There's in the room they have the old so it was a big high school. It was an auditorium and a cafeteria and all of that stuff. It was a gym, auditorium, cafeteria, and then in the 70s they built in the second floor. This is where the second floor is, and they covered up the gigantic wood beams that supported the ceiling, and they covered the brick wall. So we're going to expose the brick, and we're going to expose the wood beams, and we're going to make a really cool like industrial podcast video production studio here. How far it is from your home? I'm about a mile away from here, so like I could walk here in like 20 minutes, and I could bike in. I can bike like 7 or so. They've always said that you shouldn't play games at school. Well, Sage just ignored that and took it to a whole other level. Exactly. Yeah, it's called Emergent Campus. If you want to like a sneak peek, emergentcampus.com is the website for the space. It's super cool. Yeah, it's been through a lot of different renovations. I've run a bunch of the cable for the space. So I got to go up into the old ceiling and the attic of the space. I've been to pretty much every inch of the space because I help the assistant site manager for the space. So I get to see all of the inner workings, go into the ceilings, go into the basement, and help out with the day-to-day runnings. It's super cool. Come on, one more person. Yes. hooked directly into the Ethernet. Currently getting about like 500 down, 30 up or so, and that should be upgraded to about a gig up and down. We currently have like a 2 gig system, but that's set up as like the backup while we work on the infrastructure. But we're going to be having the full gig internet soon. So I'm super pumped about that. Download Battlefront in like a couple minutes. Be super cool. Come on, we just need one more person. See. Let's quit out and try to find some heroes versus villains again. Have you ever tried 5 gigabit? I haven't. It's be insane. Be absolutely madness. Download like Cyberpunk in 2 seconds. Spikel, I don't need this type of negativity from you. It's not appreciated, man. How you doing, Spikel? Staying busy? Gosh. I have been recommended your videos so much recently, Spikel. It's been crazy. Every time I see it, I watch it and I smile. Now I feel bad because the game started when you left the game. And I left to rip. No one plays it anymore. OMG. Goodness gracious, Spikel. What do you listen to podcasts? I listen to podcasts through the app Overcast. I really like it. Sadly, it's only Apple, but super crisp. Let's upgrade that here. Really nice UI and features. Who hurt you, Spikel? But before that, I just used the built-in Apple Podcast app. But Overcast is great. Like, dude, with all those microtransactions, pay-to-win system. Welcome back, Spicy. I thought I selected a freaking hero. What am I going to be? The pay-to-win in this game is ridiculous. Like, you pay $0 and then you win. It's crazy. Yeah, Spotify's handy as well. Usually, like, I've started sharing the podcast with Spotify, like, if I share it with people, just because that's one of, like, the easiest ways for people to listen to the podcast. Like, you don't really, most people have Spotify, and you don't necessarily need an account cross-platform, so you don't have to, like, worry that someone doesn't have it. Like, oh, that was rough. I'm not giving any. Spikel, what are we going to do with you? When do you all expect that we'll see more Star Wars announcements? Don't be a sheep sage. Find a decent game to play. I'm a tie-dye sheep, man.
Come, smuggler.
Can't really see it,
Test
but
yourself.
there we go. I actually got a sheep tattoo, so I don't know if we can more within 2 months. I think we're going to see a lot of it at EA Play. Oh, 3 months. Okay. I think EA Play is going to be loaded with Star Wars announcements from EA. I could expect to see in like maybe 2 games, hopefully. One's the small scale shooter, and then the other. Actually, maybe we're definitely going to see Fallen Order 2 at EA Play. Definitely going to see that. I hope we see the small scale shooter Oh, that's right. Nice. Good job. Woo. Come on. No, he got me. Good gravy. We're going to see Fallen Order 2. We're going to see, hopefully, the small-scale game. Could you imagine? So, let's set the stage. We've got EA Play. We've got the boring sports games that come out every year. We've got the indie games that they've started investing more into. We've got some more content for Sims, as you always see. Apex gets something announced there. And then the screen fades. You see the Lucasfilm Games logo. You see EA. Boom! Battlefront 3 announced. Could you imagine the amount of excitement if we see something like that? Everyone screams. Battlefront 3 is trending on Twitter. Boring sports games to come out with every year. Yes. Exactly. Glad you're on my side here. Squadrons 2 gets announced. I highly doubt that we'd get a Squadrons 2, but it'd be cool. It would be cool. Like, I hope something like
skywalking over the competition.
I hope EA starts getting more into like the series type stuff with Star Wars. Like, we haven't had something like a legitimate series with Star Wars. I mean, we had Battlefront, but that's 2 games so far. Fallen Order, I hope, turns into like a series. That would be cool. Like, if we get like 3 games out of that, that'd be epic. Then every Star Wars will be their own unique video about the announcements. Clickbait can finally be over, and oh man, if they came out with a Mandalorian game, I'd be so happy. I hate that so much when it gets canceled out. Would you please stop it? There we go. What the heck's happening? I couldn't even fight. What? I don't even know what just happened there. I think I was, like, you probably heard it. I was clicking the hit button, but like nothing was happening. That was rough, buddy. Battlefront 3 canceled by Kennedy. George Lucas returning to save Skywalker Saga. Rian Johnson finally admits failure. Obi-Wan actor replaced. Good gosh. Kathleen Kennedy fired. Sequel trilogy getting rebooted. Prequels getting remakes. Ah! Picture of just be like the thumbnail, like what I can't remember the name of the YouTuber, but there's one out there that's like so clickbaity. Comes out with like 3 videos a day, all talking about the exact same thing. Like, I don't understand what kind of community wants that. Like, how can you build a community with that, Mr. Mike Zero? I think that's his. Yeah, like, you as a viewer, why would you keep on coming back to this same channel if it's the exact same thing 3 times a day? I don't understand it. It's crazy. Like, it's weird how like the community around clickbaiting is actually pretty strong, even though like it shouldn't make sense. You click on the video, you see that it's wrong, and you're like, okay, time to click out.
The galaxy rejoices.
We know you're a huge clickbaiter, Spikele. I mean, every time I see a video from you, it's like Kathleen Kennedy fired, and you're clickbaiting with mods, saying that the mod's actually in the game, that they came out with it. We know it's Spikele. We know it. I'm just joking. Oh, that was rough. You just jello. Yep. So jelly. Super happy those videos went viral. That's so good. Loved it. Right there. Getting wrecked. Let's play some Obi-Wan. Well, he is genius because he just nails how to milk money from people that love gossip. But I don't think that 3 clickbait videos a day spreading false information is good. I don't enforce it. Like, I don't understand the community that comes up around it. Like, some people genuinely believe what he's saying, and I don't understand.
Surely we can be civilized about this.
Oh, I was doing pretty good there. Just a weird part of the YouTube world is the whole clickbaiting thing. I'm always tempted to make like a fake video, start like leaning into the sarcastic side of things, like being like, oh my gosh, did you see blah blah blah, and to any other that believe in all types of fake news around the world. That's true. A lot of it stems from the world of like television. I think so around the beginning of television, like if you see something on television, like it's gonna be true, and that mindset from like the 60s, so like really pushed forward that. Good gosh, we need to stick together, people. Let's try Leia. Let's try to run to.
Body Count Dooku is on a royal rampage.
Nice.
Well, look who's here.
So funny. Watching Darth Vader run from these guys with blasters. Oh my gosh. Come on. Woo.
What were you thinking?
I've been waiting.
Ah, freaking Kylo. What the heck, dude? Stop it. This will probably be the last game for the stream here. And then we'll call it a day. I don't think we're going to be able to pull it off. We need to stick together as a team, and they're doing a lot better job of doing that and throwing everyone away. Oh my gosh. Since you can play so much Thick Leia mod, you know. I know you got that on your computer, Spikle. Just know it. That's why you're scared that EA is going to shut you down.
I face a lot worse than you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have it. I don't know if I can trust that, Spikle. You did admit to having it, so. I always find it funny how short BB-8 is. The world looks so big. 19 minutes here. Okay. Together, team. I'm not gonna fight him alone. Run, no!
Counting today will be these stacks of bodies.
They were doing such a good job of staying together, and we were not. And like that's the thing that you have to do when you're playing heroes versus villains. You have to stay together. We just weren't doing that. Anyway, I think that's a good spot to end the stream. Always a fun time. Had a blast. Hyper right over here. Captain Rex destroying it once again. Stream every Saturday, 12 p.m. MST. The next Saturday, actually, so we'll also have a bonus stream, 31st. We're going to play Among Us, so definitely be sure to join that. As always, may the force be with you. If you enjoyed and you're new to the channel, subscribe. Join our awesome community. Stream every Saturday, as well as some bonus ones. Join the Discord. Yes, Spikle. Always have a fun time there. Keep up to date on what's happening. It's going to be good. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.